So it's still Sunday, May 5th. Just had second breakfast and we're heading out. We just got to run this cow fence. It'll take us 20-30 minutes. We're gonna run down at the edge of our pasture and grab a spool. I've got a spool down there that we're not using. I'm gonna go do that. Natalie's gonna start laying these stakes. I'll show you. So you run these. You pace off about every 15 to 20 paces. And I throw this down. This is your straight line. The way these 90s work, you want the pigtail in, pointing away from the way this is going to bend. So our line's going to come this way, and then I'm going to wrap it once and then go this way, and you want it tight so it's going to bend this way. So you use this stake at the bottom here just to establish a kicker, and then when this line pulls on it, you see it's going to maintain that rigid. It's going to maintain a nice 90, so it's not just, if I don't have this, it's just going to pull and then the fence it's not going to work. You want this line very, very tight. That's how you use the 90s here. Alright, Natalie's going to start running line. You want to start out here? Okay, so what we'll do, and I'll show you here, I've got my hot line ran that way out to that pasture. I'm just going to bring that. I've got a 100-foot insulated line that's supposed to be buried that I don't bury because I like to move it back and forth. Definitely not up to code, or it's not the way you're supposed to do it, it's just the way we do it. So I run it one loop, it's just going through the little pigtail here. And then I hook this guy in this clip here, so that when this pulls tight, it's stuck in there. Yep. Thanks, Maybell. So it's stuck in there. Otherwise, in the past, I've kind of tightened this up, and this is the best way I've found to maintain a nice tight fence. So that's how that's going to look. Then we're just going to run this thing. I'll show you the first loop. Show you the first loop, the first blue line, and then the first 90. But see how I'm dragging this with me? That's why you always want to wear gloves. I'm going to drag this so it's maintaining it's tight. Now this top line's hot, and then we use these jumpers to jump the hot on the top to the bottom. So I'm gonna go fire this up once I know the kids and everybody are good, and we'll let these cows out. That allows us to manage where our cows graze. Just, again, we're on these bigger pastures. We only have 4 right now, so it's not a huge deal. We cut them in thirds to at least give 2/3 of the pasture rest. So we essentially have four big paddocks. Our front yard being one, and then we've cut our back field into thirds. In an ideal situation, and what we'll do, you saw we barely sectioned off a little bit in the front yard. We're going to give them sections at a time. But it's not just giving them free range on wherever they want to go, because when they do that, when you're just letting these cattle graze and do what they want, they're going to go get the ice cream grass. They're going to go get the best stuff over and over and over again, and overgrazing. And the problem with that is you're gonna end up killing the best species on your land, because they're just gonna keep going back. Look, she just got some alfalfa there. They're just gonna keep going back and eating all the good stuff, and then eventually it just dies. So what this does, you're allowing them to go. They're gonna go eat the good stuff. They're gonna eat some of the crappy stuff, and then you're gonna move them off and let it grow back. It's like, you know, when we lived in the city and we're mowing our yard, I'm not mowing that thing down to the dirt, 3 inches. You're leaving that thing at 2.5 to 3 inches long, and you're letting it rest for a week, and it's gonna grow to 5 inches, and then you cut it back down. It's the same situation. You wouldn't be out there cutting it down to 1.5 inches every single day. If you do that, the sun's gonna hit it, it's gonna kill the grass. Same situation. That's exactly what we're doing here. We're on a smaller scale. Individuals like Greg Judy and Joel Soliton, they run a bigger system, and they create this herd mentality. And I think Joel says you need about 100 head. If you've got 100 head of cattle and you section them off in a certain area, they've got this herd mentality. When you open them up and bring them into the next paddock the next day, there's 100 head just going through. They're eating whatever is in front of them. They don't have time to just walk around and pick out all the good stuff. So in a system like that, you're literally mowing down all the grass, and you're not worried about them just lounging around getting all the good stuff. Right? So once you get up to that 100 head, you can create that FOMO mentality, right? Cows have FOMO, man. They're like, what do you got? What do you have that I don't have? Kind of situation. We've got 100 of them. You don't have time for that. You're eating what you can get. What you can get your tongue wrapped around. They're ripping it and eating it. So in this situation, we do what we can. The other cool thing that you can do that we've not done, and I don't know that we'll ever do it, is you run sheep behind the cattle, because the cattle, again, they're going to go get all the ice cream, while the sheep, they're going to go eat the rest. So in order to give back to your dirt and make your pastures better, you could run cattle and then sheep, because now they're mowing down everything. The sheep are just going to take care of the rest. All right, that's it. Hopefully that was beneficial, educational on how you can run portable systems. You do not need fencing. You do not need to fence and cross fence and all this. A perimeter fence is fine, and then you go get some of this portable fencing, and you can manage and paddock where you want your cattle at all times. So, all right, it's Sunday. We're done. It's time to rest. We're gonna go chill, and we'll catch you all